Hello, 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 everybody. How is everyone today? I am Caron. I am your ATX late night stamper tonight, coming to you live on Thursday, August 20th, to bring you a product premiere of a new Stampin' Up suite that will become available in the September through December 2026 catalog. Now, as you know, if you've been following Stampin' Up for any amount of time, you do know that we cannot share with you the inside of this catalog until the catalog goes live for everyone. Give me just a second. Let me go ahead and make sure I'm sharing. Oops. So that anybody that happens to be awake can join me, join us live here in the craft room. We started late. I had a meeting scheduled for today. A meeting was supposed to be at 7 p.m. Unfortunately, I rushed home and the meeting got canceled due to weather. So I had already told you guys I'd be live at 9 o'clock. So here I am live at 9 o'clock. So let's get started so that we're not here later than we have to be. So in this catalog, the suite that we are working on is the Mosaic, Gardens. Sorry, I don't know the names. I'm going to keep this offside so I can use it for reference because I can't show you the inside. So this is going to be in the new catalog. It's on page 33. It is a complete suite. Okay. Let me share with you what comes in the suite. Let me put these aside because we don't need these right now. So of course our stamp and die come in the suite. I'm not sure why it says I'm not live. And it says it's waiting for me. I don't know why, but we're live and we're gonna roll with it, guys. Oops. All right. So it comes with a stamp and die set. And this is the stamps. It is 18 pieces. It is a distinctive stamp, as you can see. And I'll share with you what distinctive means. And it comes with some sentiments. The sentiments are wishing you every good thing. I love that. My life is amazing because it includes you. Happiest birthdays. And then there's floral elements and other little design accents that you can use throughout the card. What the most amazing part of this, not that everything isn't amazing, is the die. Oh my God. Guys, look at these. Look at these dies. These are square. There's a set of 12 dies, 3 different designs on the dies. One is like a dashed line. One looks like little dots, and this is dots and dashes. This is just little tick marks all the way around the border. And this has little like scallops designs, and it's all in 4 sizes. I don't have the measurements right now. I really literally just got the suite. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you over on my Facebook page what the measurements are of each of these dies. Now, guys, these are square dies, so you can literally get the measurements just by using a ruler. So when I post them, I'm going to give you the outside measurements as well as the inside measurements, okay? So you'll have both. But these are the dies. Oh my gosh, they are absolutely gorgeous. I've tried to do as much of the die cutting as I could for y'all today because I knew we were starting late anyway, and I just didn't want to take the extra time if I didn't have to. If we have extra time, then we'll go ahead I'm prepared for 2 cards. We can go ahead and ad hoc depending on how we feel a third. All right, so what else comes in the suite is you have these beautiful gems, and these are called the Glassy Garden Dots, and they're Crisp Cantaloupe, the honey, the hydrangea hue, and this is Old Olive. Those are the colors that come in here. I try to keep them all together. That way I know when I'm creating that I can, what I can look forward to. And here's the ribbon that comes in the suite. This is a 1/4 inch white trimmed hydrangea hue bordered ribbon. And here's the other star of the show is our designer series paper. This, I think we had one, I think it was Eastern, oh my gosh, couple years ago, I think. I can't remember. But this reminds me of that particular set. So here are the prints front and back. Again, this is a 12 by 12. I cut them down to 6 by 6. These are 12 by 12. Hold on. Again, this is a 12 by 12. There we go. Turn that volume down. These are 12 by 12, and I cut them down to 6 by 6. I always do 6 by 6. This is what I keep at my desk. So here's the front and back of the first print. And the colors that's in the designer series paper are what are the colors? It's Crisp Cantaloupe, Crushed Curry, Hydrangea Hue, Old Olive, Pretty Peacock, and those are the colors. There's 5 colors that's in here. Okay? It's very beautiful. I know I will be using this set. Oh, I didn't use this one. This is the one I was supposed to cut. Dang it. I knew it. Anyway, it's all right. We'll make it our own. And here's the final print. I love these. Thanks for joining us, guys. I know it's late. Maybe there are another late night stampers in our orbit that's watching. Thanks for popping in. And here are the coordinating cardstock colors. I printed them just to have them. Not sure if I'm going to use them, but here they are. Here's our Old Olive. Here's our Crushed Curry. Here's our Pretty Peacock. Here's our Crisp Cantaloupe. And here's our Hydrangea Hue. Okay, now these pockets, these little pockets are, hi Sarah, how are you? Welcome to the craft room. Thanks for popping in. And so here we have, these are from Simon Says Stamps, and they are perfect. What I do is when I get my card packs, I take about 5 or 6 sheets and I cut them in half. I tend to fold my A2 are side folding, so I just cut them at 5.5, 8.5 by 5.5, and I already store them. That way, when I travel, I just grab whatever color cardstock I'm working with, and I just grab and go. They're already neatly done. I ran out, so I have to go get some more. I really was hoping that the Stampin' Up pockets would fit them, but they are just, I mean, they are the exact same size, so there's absolutely no wiggle room for me to be able to put them in here. I wish they had made them a little bit bigger, then I wouldn't have to buy Simon Says, but I love them anyway. I do try to do dual purpose for most all of my projects. Anyway, so I've got, let's put these aside. I'm running out of side to put things. I have pre-cut and die cut for 2 of the card projects that's on page 33. If we get to a third at this late hour, we will go ahead and do so. but we are going to try to get through at least 2 cards this evening, okay? So the first one I'm going to do, and unfortunately, you know I can't show you the inside of the catalog because I told you that already. But I am going to keep it open off to the side so that I can see what I'm working with. This is from my Case to Catalog series. I try to go live when the catalog comes out, and I stamp so that you guys can see that, you know, even if you're sometimes like me and you're stuck for inspiration or anything like that, you literally can just use the catalog and create from that catalog. And then you can tweak it a little bit, maybe add your own little touch in terms of what you want to see. Maybe you want to change up the colors a little bit, but you make it your own. Okay, now I'm going to show you what the distinctive, what it means to be the distinctive stamp. There's one, this one, here's Pretty, and here's Pretty Peacock, because I'm going to need that. And then let's get to stamping. So I just have a piece of A2 panel that I'm going to use for my stamping. And unfortunately, there are no dies for the images, so we're probably going to have to fussy cut them a lot. So that in and of itself is going to take a little bit of time for us this evening. So bear with me as I go through the process. Sorry, this is how I prep my my stamps. And when I say prep them, I mean for storage. I'll go ahead and I'll stamp them a little bit later on. Have you ever put something away and then have absolutely no idea where you put it? That happens to me so very often. Love my Take Your Pick tool. What is your favorite Stampin' Up tool? I have so many of them, it's not even funny. I do absolutely love my Take Your Pick tool. It is very helpful. It's very helpful during most things. So what I generally will do then is I'll take an ink pad and I'll go ahead and stamp it so that I'll have the image on this side, and then I go ahead and I'll double side tape so that the ink part is clear. I haven't done that yet. I'll do that after, but let's go ahead and grab, which ones am I going to need? I'm going to need well, I'm going to stamp a lot of things out. I'm going to stamp about 2 of each, but in 1 in each color, I think. Right? Because they come in, they're directional, as you can see. You have this one that'll stamp this direction, and then the other one that'll stamp this direction. So I'm going to stamp 2 of each in the same color. We may not use both of them, but at least I'll have them, and they'll be ready. Okay? Let's go ahead and condition our stamps. Every tool is great. I do. Oh, I meant to show you the new ink spots. I'll have to grab them I have to grab them a little bit later on. Okay. So this is our first. So as you can see, this is what's called distinctive stamping. I don't know if you can see it. You saw my shadow. You can see full color, but it's kind of like a painting. It's like a painting. That's what the image is. Kind of like watercolorish, I guess, is what I would say is distinctive. Okay, clean that off. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp it in Pretty Peacock. What time is it in Australia? All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's do this one this way. Okay. Well, I'm glad somebody's up with me. All right. So that's one going that way, that direction. Oh, 12:24 a.m. p.m. Gotta be p.m. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right, we're conditioning our stamp. And this is what I meant when I told you that it's two of the same leaves, but they go in different directions. Okay. Wipe that off. And then we're going to go ahead with our, oh, phew. I was going to say, oh my gosh, I was really impressed with 12 midnight, anybody being up with me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've got these two leaves. Same leaves, different directions, two different colors. And then we're going to do the same with the other leaf types. I think I'm going to leave this space for the flowers themselves. So let's just grab another piece of quarter panel. I buy cardstock, guys, and I just have them cut down either into half sheets or quarter panels. All right, so crushed curry and crisp cantaloupe are the colors that we used for the flowers. So crisp cantaloupe and crushed curry. We're going to need these as well. I'm going to do the same thing. Our leaves. Direction number 1. What am I going to need for the other? Okay, so I don't need anything else for the other. But I just might stamp some extras just because. Why not, right? That way I can fussy cut them, have them already done, and ready to be used some other time. Okay, so there we got that one. Going in that direction. Grab our pretty peacock. Do the same. I like to do the darker color last. That way if I use a lighter color, obviously it won't if it's in the same color family or generally the same color family, it generally won't contaminate the pad. So I generally will stamp first with the lightest color, especially if I'm going to double stamp. Okay. Alrighty. Almost done with our stamping for card number 1. And there's very minimal stamping for card number 2. Okay. Make sure I put that back on right. So when I stamp them on the cover, It really lets me be able to put them back exactly where they were. Exactly where they were. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how many stamps I have that I did not put back immediately, and then now I have no idea where they go. Yes, that literally does happen. Okay. I was supposed to do one of each, right? Oh well. It's all good. Whatever we have, we have. I'm like, why am I out of paper? Then I'm going to do the same with the pretty peacock, going in the other direction. Okay. Perfect. Now we can put our pretty peacock and old olive away. Oh yes, I have seen that that process as far as storing my stamps. And every time I look at it now, I'm like, why did you never do that before? 20 years in the stamping business. No, not 20. 11 years in the stamping business. And you're still learning. You're still learning. All right, let's see. I'm trying to see which leaves we've got. So we've got this one and the bigger one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep them on opposite sides. And those happen to be in the crisp cantaloupe color. So let's grab our crisp cantaloupe. Now this is one of our new magnetic ink pads. Love it. Have you been loving the magnetic ink pads? Have you tried them? Ugh. Okay. I need about 2 of them, I think I'm seeing. I need 2 big ones and 2 small ones. I mean, these are pretty just on their own. Oh, I'm going to make my own designer series paper with this. Have you guys done that before? Made your own designer series paper? Oh, join me. I am going to definitely do that. You guys will enjoy that. And these are perfect for doing that. All right. Uh-oh. I think this was here. You see why I have my, why I do what I do? And I think this one was here. And then I know I'm going to need the smaller ones. I think I saw this one in there and the big one. That one and this one. And these are done in the crushed curry. All right, and we're almost done with stamping our parts and pieces, except for the sentiment, of course, for card number 1. Oh, I love them. What do you think about the magnetic ink pads? I need 2 of these. And I'm going to need 2 of the smaller ones. I'm going to stamp off the next one just because I want to see what it looks like. Oh yeah, I like that shade too. All right, I think I have everything that I need for card number 1 except our sentiment. And we're going to go ahead and stamp that out too while we're in the stamping mode, okay? Oops. I believe this was down here and this was up here. Now you don't have to stamp these perfectly or ink them up perfectly. And so now when I need to put my stamps away, I know exactly where they're supposed to go. I know exactly where they're supposed to go. And this is how I generally prepare my stamps when I first get them. Sometimes I'm a little lazy and I don't do it right off the bat. And so you end up seeing what I do on camera. But it's okay. All right, so this one has My Life is Amazing because it includes you. Okay, and that's how I prep my stamps for use. My Life, I think this is one. This is one. Yep, My Life is Amazing. Okay. Gonna pick up my sentiment stamp. And in my envelope, there is a white panel that I've already pre-cut. Now, I did it twice. That way, if I messed up, yeah, I already had one that was pre-done. I might just do it again anyway, just because. It seems like it's stamped in Pretty Peacock, so I'm going to grab my Pretty Peacock ink once more. Is that one of a big crafters convention in Australia? The Paperific Arts and Craft, is that a popular one? I think we have GKC. That's what it's called. I don't know what the GKC stands for. I should. I haven't been in a long time. Let me move this out of the way so I don't get it on my hands.